Hello everybody and welcome to Aethermancer, a monster taming RPG roguelike that we're going to be checking out, I guess again here today. Played the demo earlier in the year and I really liked it. It's out now on Steam, so in we're going to go to see what it's all about now that it's out. For too long, you've overstepped your place. Void will cover every city of our world, starting in Vigil. A fitting end, if considered. All was created, now all shall share our fate. Shall share our fates. First the fractured ruins, then all Terrastay, then you, Mithras, Syriax. Okay. Hold the skip. I think this is it, right? And then we just get into it. Indeed. Choose your soul-bonded monster. You can start with it in future runs. I think we picked this one last time. Which would make sense because I do like this guy a lot. Let me check. Yeah, and that's not surprising. I do like this this guy. Funny bird, pretty nice as well, I guess. Visually, I'm not linking up with this one. I'm gonna go with Jotun. Give a nickname. Not right now. Whoa. Maybe later in a future type of run or something. We're inside the void now. The entirety of the fractured ruins has been devoured by it. Wild monsters roam the area. My old friend, I will once again require your support in battle. Alright. Wild monsters blocking our path. We have to fight it. Hello. Monsters can use different actions in combat. Most actions cost ether to be used. There's 4 different elements: fire, earth, water, wind, and I think that one's a wild, if I remember right. You currently don't have much ether. Your only option is to use a basic attack, which can always be used and will generate ether based on your monster's elements. This one is water and wind. So we had some kind of passive go off there. Whenever damage is dealt to this monster's shield, deals a combined water/wind hit to the attacker with that much damage. I mean, that's just very good. Permanent, like, thorns equal to the shield. That's a lot. Every enemy has a poise weakness. The color of the diamond icon next to their health corresponds to the element that they are weak to. Attack those enemies with enough hits of that element, and they will become staggered. It will make them skip their next action, and all damage against it is then increased by 50%. You have enough ether to stagger. 3 times 3 water and wind damage against the target. And then presumably we just... Wait. The enemy monster is now staggered, which means you can craft a memento. Lets you gain a monster's memento, which permanently unlocks that monster across all runs. Use the craft memento action on the enemy now. Consumes a blank memento. Earth and fire. Tatzelwurm. We can just attack with anything. It should be good. Worthiness. I remember that. This is the worthiness screen. Your monsters gain worthiness in combat through a variety of means, like dealing damage, healing allies, preventing enemy actions. Worthiness provides a small permanent bonus to your monsters, which will persist when you rebirth your monsters on future runs. So, Roguelite. You've gained armor common equipment. I love armor common equipment. Damage +1 rare. Increase the damage of each hit by 1. Is that like a modifier that it has? Start of your turn, shield self for 2. That is very good with this guy, who reflects damage. There's a monster shrine over there. These constructs have been created by my kind. Over the course of thousands of years, I can form a monster rebirth there. We should do so. Safety numbers. F to interact. Last, to add a new monster to your party, you require a monster soul to do so. Each shrine may only be used once. Start with 3 souls. Each shrine offers you a random selection equal to the amount of souls you have. However, you also need to unlock monsters first by crafting mementos. This is the only one we have. I shall rebirth you. Das der Verm. I'm keeping that name. It's fun to say. What do you do? On crit, apply poison. Gains crit chance for every poison stack on enemies. 2 times 4 earth damage, apply 2 poison. 4 times 2 damage against target enemy unit. Okay. So what's the deal? Critical. I think that when we upgrade them, we'll get ways to make them make more sense. This time, let's initiate combat by performing a Void Blitz. It will remove 2 poise from a targeted enemy, making him easier to stagger in combat. Space for a Void Blitz. Ow! Okay. Party's almost complete. You just need your 3rd monster. To add a 3rd monster, you need another memento. Stagger one of these enemy monsters and use the craft memento action. I mean, we've already got you staggered, right? Yoink. Fire and water. I think I had that guy in my last run. But that was, again, it was like half a year ago, so who cares? Fire. I can't break you, so you're going to hit me. 2 times 2 damage against the target units. Shield and redirect. I guess we'll do that, because, like, that is going to be doing damage to you. And I guess, I don't know, I don't love it because we are kind of forfeiting some of our stagger damage upgrade, but... it's fine. So that can kill, that can stagger. So once they're broken, do they permanently take 50% more damage for the fight? Four times 5 water fire damage against the target enemy does damage to itself. I mean, we can create a memento of this thing too, right? Do I want it? I'm not sure. Funny bird. New trait available. Aura, instead of shields on allies vanishing at the start of your turn, half of all shields are retained, rounded up. Okay. Allies includes himself, I believe. Gains aging. Okay. For every 3 age, applies redirect and shield self for 2 times 6. At the start of your turn, apply an age stack. So it's just a counter. Every 3 turns, redirect a single target attack to yourself and gain 2 times 6 shield. It's very good. Whenever age is applied to this monster, heal and shield self for 3. That's pretty good. Like, this is good, but it's also a little bit win more. Like, I don't know if we're able to do anything with that quite yet. Man, I mean, we want both is the thing. This is so flexible. I'm going to go for the fun one. The spicy one. Every 3 turns, hip hip hooray. Interact. Got a monster soul. F to void jump. You can now use the void dash to dash between cliffs. Okay. We've done it. Yep. A body made of ether and a fellowship of beautiful little monsters. You must be the Ethermancer. Hope you're here to help us out and not cause more problems. I'll try my best. Who's us? Sorry, rude of me not to introduce myself. I'm Lily, resident witch of Pilgrim's Rest. You should come visit sometime. It's beautiful when there isn't void threatening to swallow it whole. Perhaps I will. Name's Sirius. Hope that no ill fate befalls Pilgrim's Rest and its people. That's sweet of you to say. I knew it. Somebody with a band of monsters following them around can't be a bad person. How about this? Meet me in Pilgrim's Rest, and I'll offer you my services. I'm an expert in soul bonding. You see. Uses the monster's memento to bond its soul to you, which means it's always there with you when you need it. Whenever I enter the void anew, I can choose it to be by my side. That could be useful indeed. Basically, you can make something else a possible starter, I guess. Great. Here's a blank memento. You can use it to craft the memento of a monster, right? I believe so. You tell me. Oy, oy, oy. Phew. Thing around here. So what was the dash move? Some monsters will attempt to ambush you. You can press space to use the void parry. I've done it because I think it needs me to be able to do it. I like the look of that guy. I like the look of this guy too. Can I inspect? Can I see what they both do? Start of combat, apply a regeneration to itself. Whenever regeneration triggers on this monster, apply regeneration to each other ally. That sounds pretty decent. Okay. Rebirthing. Bubble trick, wind kick. Apply sidekick to self. When another ally attacks, trigger sidekick attack on this monster against a target enemy, doing 1 × 4 damage. Based on the monster's elements. Like, I might not need to choose between the two, but this one's already broken. And that effect sounds nice. Just like reliable healing in a game like this sounds helpful. So that's do we have earth damage against target enemy? So I think that this means you're attacking the bottom guy. So don't. That's illegal. I guess we'll just do a little chop up. We got a crit, so we apply to poison. They got a regen. Okay, we have age 2. Next turn, we do the taunt. Shield self, and then apply redirects. It's fine. Could break there. I think we go for an attack, followed by a break. Yeah, we are out of mementos, which honestly is fine. I do like that guy, though. Worthiness up. On attack, consumes up to 1 earth ether to do 6 earth damage. To do a 6 earth damage hit and apply 6 poison to target enemy. Okay, that's actually pretty good. On crit, do 3 wild damage. Counts as all 4 elements. Whenever poison triggers on an enemy, apply poison to all enemies. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like the sound of that. Meteorites. Converts... Whenever you use a support action... I mean, I'll put it on you because you don't have one. Like, I don't want to get rid of the equipment that you have. They can only have one, huh? I don't know if you have a support action. You at least currently don't. So that's something that we are definitely interested in replacing. Branching paths lead deeper into the void. I can sense that each path will take me to a different zone, all part of the same biome, but with a different fate in store for me. Beginning my journey towards the core of the void. Ether Spring. Night. Envoy. Dude, what? I think this is a summon. This sounds like healing. I don't know what that one is. I don't know. This is indeed a summon. When choosing your monster, you should primarily consider the monster's signature trait, elements, and types. You can quickly identify what the monster's strengths are and what role it can play in combat. I mean, yeah, I like the idea of it. We have like a tank, a DPS, and a support. Like, you know, got the Holy Trinity. Also, he's cute. I like him. This big old sword. Oh! Secret fight over here. I think I parried? Yes. Your monsters don't have to fight alone. The Aethermancer can use actions such as artifacts or special items that you can use in combat. Each artifact has a certain number of charges. It's like a potion. I don't think I want to do that right now, but thank you. Heals target ally and apply regeneration to all. Yeah. So we're not going to be doing a ton there. Applies redirect. Is redirect only one thing? Or is it all? The next enemy single target attack. Consuming a stack. So you're doing damage up here. You're attacking the middle. You're attacking the middle. We do need to grab some... I feel like getting rid of the healer sounds useful. Like, oh, we got a crit. Nice. Applies 3 weakness. I'm assuming that's like less... Reduce the damage of each hit by 3? Oh. This also, like... I mean, you're the one who's already attacking up there, though, so I don't care too much. 2 times 4... 3 times 3, but we're not doing anything to like further our break for what that's worth. Maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe that's not that big of a deal. Two times 4 and apply 3 weakness. I mean, sure. We'll work on this guy. So we apply the poison. So we apply the poison to everybody. So the damage does indeed come in there, which is a painful. Go ahead and put the heal and the regen there. Regen on everybody that way. The fire move can break you. If we're working to just get one out of the way, that's a good way to do it. Shield and redirect. 3 times 3 water damage. You know what? We don't want to kill because we do want this poison to spread. So this actually feels like the answer. Because yeah, look at all that poison spread. We did a bunch of damage back there too as a reflect. This guy, he does get his tankiness going on, but the poison will just keep spreading. At least one of your enemies is going to reset its poise as part of its reset action. Apart from resetting the poise, reset actions generate random ether. Okay. Enemies use reset actions the turn after they were staggered to win enough turns pass without them getting staggered. So you're going to redirect. That's just a true thing you're going to do. Right? The next enemy single target attack. Shield and then weaken. We definitely want to kill the top one. Let's do this and we'll apply the poison, because it is going to spread. Wait, does a crit do extra, like, stagger? It must. Stagger you. Can we kill the top? 2 times 6. We don't need to worry about it. Let's just get the kill. Oh. Duh. We needed to try and... Oh, of course. We needed to try and attack somebody else so that it would want to... All right, that's annoying, but it makes sense. It's not incorrect. We do have a redirect anyways. I needed to... Like, I knew that the damage was going to end up on that guy, but I should have... Yeah. I should have tried to put it somewhere else. That makes sense. Okay. Gonna hurt a little bit. Reset action weakness. Messed up, dude. But now we could pretty likely get a kill. Poison goes at the end of the turn, right? At the start of your turn, this monster takes X earth damage. I'm assuming it's talking about actually my turn. Don't heal. Don't heal. Don't heal. And this, it's basically like, I might as well just yoink his attack. He's gonna die anyways. We'll yoink it over here. And then for you, we'll get a heal, so we leave the fight with full health. Because the guy's gonna attack us. He's either gonna die by reflect or he die by poison. Okay, no, so it is at the start of their turn. $57 damage prevented is 11 worthiness. Holy. Worthy as hell. Can't do anything with that. At the end of the turn, apply a temporary power to yourself. Win damage +1. What is temporary power? I wish that I could, Oh, we got some corruption or something. You're back up on a height if you perform a Void Blitz from a height on an empty. It'll lose 3 poison instead of 2. That's kind of cool. Forgot about that. Hello. My eyes see me. Another Aethermancer here inside the Void. I'm called Elioth. They sent me here to investigate the massive Void phenomenon. Are you here to assist me? Greetings. Name's Sirix. Here on my own, the issue seemed too important to ignore. An Aethermancer operating on their own, so you weren't sent by Achilles. Okay, Achilles. How curious. No matter, surely we can help each other out. I take you're proficient with artifacts. I am indeed. They've had quite an impact on my travels. In that case, I believe I can help you out with my magic. Let me see what I have for you. Pick an artifact. Reactivates target monster. Dude, what? That seems really good. Breaks 3 poison on target enemy. That's also really good. These are both very good. Oh, just break 3 poise regardless of anything is so nice. On commit. God, these are both so good. Because, like, basically what I have to ask is, like, is 3 poise better than the average turn of 1 monster? And the answer, because it's not a full turn, it's not a full 3 actions, it's 1 more action. And I'd say the answer is like kind of yes-ish. And also, like, if we can't do it and we really need to stop a specific attack, it could be really helpful. It's over. I have the high ground. I don't even know what type of one that is. Let's find out. Oh, it's just another Wolfertinger. Break poise. I mean, we could. I do like the idea of getting the poison out there immediately. It's 2 times 7 wind damage against the target. It's pretty brutal. Let's get the stagger on. So, what's the deal with the charges? When do we get them back? Because that really shakes up how much I care to spam it. I also kind of want to keep the ether. Eight. So we're not going to get the kill, but let's just generate some energy, some ether. You die by poison, and you should spread the poison. It's going to be a lot of damage this turn, but then we'll do a little healing as a treat. Okay, big ol' heal right there. Two times 5 damage. And apply 2 poison to target enemy. Here's the thing. I'm going to do this, like, just in case a crit happens. 4 times 6? Dude, you guys are bothering me. That is a big deal. 2 times 5. So you are already attacking me. I could just deal with it, I guess. Okay, I'm assuming this is just +1 damage on attack. Increase the damage of each hit by 1. It sure is, but honestly, that's really good. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And then just a standard schmack. Goodbye. So level 3 and a level 2. A new move. Shields all allies for 2 times 4. Heals all allies with a debuff for 2 times 4. It's very good. Takes a crap load of stuff. Shields all allies for 5. Do damage to all enemies equal to the amount of shield on this monster. It's very good. It costs a lot. Heals target ally for 2 times 7. Shields for 2 times 5. And then apply redirect to the target. You can put it on yourself. Honestly, that's very good. It's hard to say. An AoE shield is really nice, but I think that considering we have a taunt, like let's go for the single target thing. This monster has +2 max health for every level it has. It heals 1 more health from regen for every 25 max health. For every 100 healing of your allies, apply 2 power to every ally once per combat. Whenever regen stacks are applied to an ally, applies an additional stack, but the healing of regen stacks is reduced by 1. Hardly a problem, though, right? Like, am I wrong? When regen stacks are applied to an ally, apply another one. So if you're applying a lot of 1 stack of regen, it's 8 instead of 5. Like, that's just... That's very good. That's very good. Skill reroll. Oops. Give gold to receive ether crystals. Give ether crystals to receive gold. I don't know what either of them are used for yet, so I'm going to say no. My guess would be ether crystals are like a meta currency and gold is an in-run currency. But again, it's a guess. What is up with this? Why can't I... Oh. I was pressing space to dash. I'm a space dasher, sorry. So over I have the high ground. We can break this one pretty quickly, but like... We can break any of them relatively quickly, honestly. What's this business? On attack, if this monster's first attack of the turn, heal the ally with the lowest health by 5. If it was the second attack of the turn, apply power to itself. That's messed up. 2 times 3, 3 times 3, 2 times 7. I'm going to go ahead and get this guy to chill out. Apply the stagger, apply the poison. It'll spread the luck, you know? We're going to be taking a schmack, but that's okay. Does it still spread 3 poison? No. I assumed it probably wouldn't, but I just wanted to know, you know? And now I know, you know? Alright, so we spread the regen a bit there. Applies regen to all allies. I mean, I do think we just probably want to stun somebody. 3 times 3. 2 times 3. I mean, we can just get the kill. We don't need to worry about it, really. Apply regen to everybody as well. So that actually, yeah, I was going to say, since he's applying it, it should count. It's 3 stacks on everybody, so that's 12 healing. That's... wow. Okay. Okay, man. Sucks to be you. Yeah. Bonk, bonk. Tatselverm. Heals target ally for 3 times 6. Apply 3 poison to all enemies and trigger poison on all enemies. It's pretty good. 3 times 8 earth damage. 4 times 4 fire damage with a 25% extra crit chance. We don't need we don't need you to be healing. We need you to be damaging. And this is both like, yeah, 3 times 8. It's like, what am I more likely to use? I think I want to be leaning into this kind of poison thing, and this, ironically, is the slightly more poisonous thing. On average, probably. Because I'm not going to be using the healing move a lot, since I have a healer. Wait, what? Did I not, Did I not do that? Huh? Oh, you're the event. I mean, yeah. Okay. I feel like it should have an X through it too then, like I've done it, you know? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we can actually just So if we double tap. I still, yeah, I don't know what the deal is there. Ether Spring, random NPC, loot drop rare. I want to check this because I feel like I remember... Does it clear the purple stuff that's happening to me? You can only have 3 though, right? Yeah, I'm not going to replace what I've got. I like my guys. Void Jump. Let's get this. Experience Boon, Wind, 25% chance that one of your monsters gains an extra XP. The end of every combat, cleanse a corruption from each one of your monsters. These are both very good. I'm going to go with that. The Wind. We'll greet it. Can I get some high ground? I don't think so. Soul Altar, Crude Altar, crafted by Monsterkin. Okay. Sacrifice is required for those who wish to use this. One of your spare monsters will be released from to the void. You may choose a temporary boon that will aid your monsters for the next 2. What is a temporary monster? Allies gain aging and +1 damage for every 3 stacks of age. Oh, is it just... It's saying, like, my ability, like, summon new ones. I don't care that much about that. There we go. Those need fire. I mean, we'll just try and get the big old fire move off on him right away. It's a good starter move. We have no fire ether, unfortunately, though. Yeah, I would love to use it. A break will help. You just generate some juice, I guess. Four times 6. Let's go ahead and apply the weakness up here. It's a lot less damage that way. That's wild. Stop it. Whenever you take a certain amount of direct damage... Wait. Whenever your monsters take a certain amount of direct damage from enemy actions without being protected by shield, they may take on corruption. It lowers their starting health in the following combat. Okay. Stop. So now we just do this. Zip. Very good. What's this? Heal all allies, cleanse 2 debuffs. We'll kill that guy. Oop, we got a crit. Gonna apply burn to me, but I do have like a bunch of regen. Alright. This monster consumes ether. On an action or gets interrupted, deals X fire damage. X equal to the number of stacks. Yeah, well, whatever, dude. We do want to break you, but we won't be able to. So apply the weaken. What's your passive? clearly you like getting hit in some way. Temporary power to self. Every 7 times this trait triggers, apply 4 burn to each enemy. Whenever... Okay. So we make them stronger by hitting them. It's messed up. 10 shield? Sure. We can handle it. In fact, now it's kind of better to get you to do a little bit more damage in a way. Because you're going to be reflecting to yourself even more. Yep. Goodbye. Blank memento. And a monster soul. Been up there. What was this one? This was the, that was the, yeah. Can't jump the, the river. Yeah, we can't, like... Could try and lure them, maybe? Is that a thing? Okay. Never mind. I mean, maybe we could make it up on top of the building and then come back and... Or the building. What? It said combat was unavoidable. Okay. Alright. It is unavoidable in a weird way. Alright. Like, I got locked down there. Fighting an ooze. The signature trait is tricky to fight. This can do increasing amounts of damage to your whole party if left. Okay. On action applies 2 poison to self. Whenever poison triggers on this monster, enemies also take damage from it? Really not okay. Extraordinarily not okay. To the point where we probably have to go out of our way to make sure it dies soon. We'll break it. A lot of stuff coming in here, but we don't even have a lot of shielding, which is annoying. Toxic slash. I mean, like, I want to, but... So this guy is just hard counter to poison, huh? Whenever poison triggers on this monster, enemies also take damage from it. Dude, that's illegal. That's illegal. We crit, which is... annoyingly not good. Ow. Did what I could, but we're gonna really need to cleanse that so bad. This corruption business. I remember that from last time. I remember thinking it was kind of weird. We don't need to do the bigger one. We just need to get that guy out of the way right now. Right now. Shields up. Don't want to deal with that. We don't have water attacks reliably here, so... Oof. Yeah, we need something to get rid of corruption, because look at that. Like, we're shielding him out the wazoo, but it's still, like... You know. It's still rough. 2 times 3. Got the poison. So we should be good to just kill here. Yeah. Yeah, so those don't come back each fight, which is not surprising. So it's like, it's weird though. It makes it so it's like healing is not necessarily going to be that good. Shielding is infinitely better than healing if you lose max HP, you know? Gains aging for every 2 age. Generates wild ether. On wind action from an ally, shield that ally for 4. That can include itself. Instead of shields vanishing at the start of turn. Okay, yeah, we're going to grab that one now. We do have a reroll, but now that we have this set up, I'm into it. Water / earth damage against the target. Additional 2 times 2 if they have weakness. It's not bad. Heal allies. Cleanse debuff. Cleanse 2 corruption on first use. There we go, dude. There we go. Because I have 24 corruption. On single target attack, the enemies have 6 or more ether. Purge 1. I'm just going to go ahead and slap that on you. Can I heal? 10G to cleanse 6 from all monsters. I'm going to do it. Because, like, that's so much max health that we lose. Get a Baus. Loot drop rare. Witch merchants. Spent 10 of what I assume is this currency. I'm guessing. So I don't feel like I have a lot of it, but I don't know. Maybe 10 is a lot. I have noticed I have corruption. Few ways you can cleanse. Successfully dealing with corruption by preventing and playing around it is one of your main challenges. AKA use shield stuff. And if you don't have that, sucks to be you, maybe? Nice to meet you, Sirix. Likewise. Hope the blank memento gave you helped out. I think I got rid of it. I'll always help you out with my potion and crystals and guide your monsters by refocusing their talents. Reroll the trait, reroll an action. 1 XP for a random monster. Trait. Is trait the passive? I like my passives. Or I'm gonna just take the random XP, I guess. Because I feel like... Oh, these are all traits. I mean, I picked my traits. I don't know. I liked them. I don't know if you can lose your signature trait, I guess. But yeah, I'm happy with my moves. Like, what would I get rid of? I don't need Fire Claws, but even in that last fight, you saw there was a situation in which I didn't need to cast the bigger version, you know? Champion monster. You face them at the end of the biome. They're tougher. More skills and use 2 axes per turn. You have to defeat them. I mean, I'm assuming I can't lure them over here. I'll just... Oy, oy, oy. I'll just blast them. Most enemies have a simple poise weakness. Wait, it's... Oh, did they change it? Oh. I remember in the demo, like, it lowered their actual max HP. It lowers their starting HP in combat. That's so much better. Oh, my God. It used to be the maximum health. Like, used to only have 30, and oh, my God, that's so much better. That's crazy. Okay. While most enemies have a simple poise weakness corresponding to elements, these ones have a special... It's not weak to any of the 4 elements. It simply needs to be hit with a great amount of hits to be staggered, regardless of the element. And since it's a champion monster, only loses 1 action when staggered. 2 times 5 and purge an enemy ether. We're going to go ahead and do this on the moment here. I feel like that's a good call. 2 times 5, so we're taking 10, 8. So we are going to take a little bit of a smack. We could apply weakness if I'm feeling feisty, but I want to get some poison going, man. I want to start the chain reaction. So they're 8. Does this break them a bit? It broke them by 2, yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. 4 times 3. It doesn't have the higher crits. Alright. We're just going to go for a standard. And hope that one of those was a crit. And unfortunately, it was not. 2 to 3, apply weakness. 2 times 6, and purge an enemy ether. But now we have enough fire to do the big boy blast next turn, which should hopefully get a lot of work done. 2 times 6. I mean, I'm trying to see how much does this do? 2 times 5? Yeah, we don't want that. I'm just gonna do a standard attack. A little bit painful in the middle, but not that big of a deal, really. The weaken's more annoying, frankly. Wait, really? Wooden. Alright, let's do this first and see where we're at. Okay, we've got a couple stacks of poison. 4 times 7. Yoish. We definitely want to weaken you. Each hit consumes a stack. We don't really need the heal. It's 4 less shielding. That's fine. We already have the redirect as well. Like, we're going to lose some shield, but that's just going to have to be okay, man. How much damage do we do back, though? God, that passive is crazy. Purge, they deleted one of my little water balls. That doesn't matter much. We can cleanse a debuff. I just don't care too much about weakness on you. We're pretty much just going to use you to chill. Shield self applies redirect. Retaliates. I mean, I would like to get rid of that. But I just don't think that's happening. Wait, this... Huh? Why does that break that move? Oh, because that... Oh my god, that's... You have that passive that burns their... On single target attack, if they have 6 or more ether, purge 1. Oh my god, man. That's... It just breaks the perfect thing, I guess. That's really cool. So we have a basic attack coming in. It's not like this. It doesn't stop them from doing anything. We have plenty of this energy. It is a difference in damage as well. So 2 times 5 and apply 2 poison. I'm willing to do it. Yep. Again, we are going to definitely take a smacking, but if there's anybody who's fine with taking a smacking, it's going to be this guy. He's kind of built for it. He's more than kind of built for it. Okay. Yeah, we could go for the heal on you, but the fact that we can break their mana gain is so clean. Four times 10 damage against the target enemy. Okay, wait a minute. I don't like the sound of that. Ooh. Okay. Okay. that was too close for comfort. But the stagger is nice there. Alright, we can get killed. Bye-bye, nerd. $121 damage. 127 prevented. Ooh, we got the lucky upgrade. Whenever allies apply 5 or more poison in the same turn, apply regen to all allies. What was the phrasing on this? Whenever regen stacks are applied to an ally... Whenever regen stacks are applied to an ally, apply additional stack. So it doesn't sound like it has to come from you. Plus 3 crit damage every third hit of an action is a critical hit. It's pretty good. For every 3 consumed regen, generate a random ether. I mean, like, that's very good too. I don't know. It's not that... Like, the thing is, we already have that settled. Like, this is actually pretty good. It's a random ether, not a wild. You know what I'm going to do since this is going to be the end? Like, let's reroll just to see some more skills. How about that? On Earth action from an ally applies poison to every enemy. Debuffs deal 4 more damage against enemies. It's pretty darn good, too. On attack, we saw that one. So... Poison. At the start of your turn, this monster takes X earth damage, then consumes a stack. So poison just does a flat extra 4 with the top skill. Earth action from an ally. You don't have any. That is an earth action. Gotta be honest, that is pretty good. And we have been using that move a lot. Hexing Harp. Hexing Harp it's an artifact. Purges 2 enemy ether. I'm assuming we get those back per zone? Would be my educated guess. Safe place. Monster meal. Cleanse a large amount of corruption from your monsters. 15 corruption. Interesting. Another Ethermancer. Who are you then, child of soul? Yeah, familiar with my kind? That's unusual. My name is Sirix. Many things are known to us. Apologies, but who's us? And what are you doing here anyway? Why, this is our home. The Fractured Ruins. They're a better place to be on Terrastay. But I also mean us, a humble trader living a simple, modest life, and his associates. Say hello, Sally. You're inside a void. Yeah, the void. Natural part of our world, I'm afraid. Life and death, ether void. With the chit-chat out of the way, perhaps you're interested in my wares. Care to buy anything? At the end of the combat, cleanse 3 corruption from self. I can't lie. That's very appealing on Tank Man, who very clearly is going to be getting single target smacked a lot. Monster Soul. XP for a random monster. How much do I have? I have 13. Yo. Whenever regen is applied to an ally, heal them for 4. Okay. For every 3 consumed regen stacks, generate an ether. That's crazy. On attack, heal the ally with the lowest health by 2 times 3. Shield self for 2. It's better. Oh, you get like gold back. Epic boots. 25% evasion. Water damage up. Evasion up. Wind damage up. Okay. I mean, that'd be good for, oh, you can choose who's, that's cute. Yeah. All right. And then we could theoretically, like, Rebirth the Warden. For 5 Ether Purge, Ether Stone, or weakness applied by the party. Apply power to self. Tank, weakness purge. We got a tank, but that is very cool. All right, I think that is going to have to be where we call it, as it looks like the zones are like an hour long, which is wild. Like, so I do remember that about the game. It's kind of classic with RPG roguelikes, you know. You get a long run. Something about the genre just kind of begs for it, I guess. And I think the runs for this are like 3+ hours, so it's like there is a chunky one. So we'll see. Let me know if you guys want more. Seems like maybe a thing that'd be good for like streaming or something like that, you know? But I like it a lot. I think it's very clever use of these systems. Like, it's not overly complicated, but it is very strategic. There is like, you have a lot of choice and a lot of options, and they're not like the type advantage and weakness elements of it, which is a thing that I gotta be honest, I don't actually like from Pokemon. It's just something that's been there. I don't typically like it. It's purely on to your benefit to use it. It's not to your detriment that if it gets used against you, which I think is a good way of handling it. And also, there's ways around it. And there's also, you know, like, you don't have to do it. And bosses are just based on any hit. So, like, I think that it solves a lot of really, like, weird annoyances and grievances I have with monster, you know, the monster taming kind of genres. And it's doing it in a really cool way. And the fights feel strategically rewarding. The upgrades feel impactful and complex, but not, like, too complex. You know, all these traits that we were able to get, they feel interesting, right? They feel like interesting choices. They're difficult choices. The equipment, you know, you have difficult choices there. It looks like they fixed up the corruption system from the last time I played. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that it reduced your entire max health the last time I played, which was really annoying. And it seems totally fine now. But it's still something you gotta check out for, you know? You entered the fights with low health. But hey, there you go. You can solve that with healing as well. I think it was they handled a lot of things in very clever ways. You should definitely pick this one up if you are interested in it. I do believe, let's see, it is, yeah, it's not super cheap. That's the catch, you know, the catch, whatever. It's $22, so it's a premium price tag as far as indie games are concerned. Currently on sale for 10% off for like, oh god, that might be ending. Basically $22. It's in early access. Planned to be in early access for like a year. Sure. Very, very, very interesting, strong game in the genre. I really like it. My only thing is, for me and for YouTube, it's long. That's, you know, for my personal situation, the game's too long to probably play reliably. But not a problem for a lot of other people. But I'll prefer shorter runs anyways, too, even off camera. But I'm rambling. Thank you for watching. My name is Retrimation. Cover indie games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. That is something you are into. This is a channel that you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.